It is a critical moment here at the White House. This unconventional president is about to embark on a time-honored tradition, delivering the State of the Union address. Now, aides say the theme will be building a safe, strong, and proud America. Mr. Trump will aim to sound unifying as he tries to reach a still deeply divided country. This morning, President Trump preparing to strike a note of bipartisanship and optimism in his State of the Union address tomorrow night. A senior administration official says the president will tout gains in the economy while also calling on Congress to pass $1 trillion infrastructure package and immigration reform.
I think you're going to talk about the fact that America is open for business.
The White House not weighing in on whether the president will address one of the biggest cultural flashpoints, the Me Too movement. During a new interview with British journalist Piers Morgan, the president was asked if he sees himself as a feminist.
No, I wouldn't say I'm a feminist. I mean, I think that would be maybe going too far. I'm for women, I'm for men, I'm for everyone.
Morgan even asking the president about his mental and physical health.
As you said, stable, genius, your words.
I am a stable genius.
The president will deliver Tuesday's speech with a number of controversies looming. Over the weekend, casino mogul Steve Wynn stepping down as the Republican Party finance chair after allegations of sexual misconduct, which Wynn has called preposterous. And the Russia probe, Democrats and even some Republicans expressing support for legislation to protect special counsel Robert Mueller after revelations Mr. Trump wanted to fire him last summer.
It certainly wouldn't hurt to put that extra safeguard in place given the latest stories.
Although some Republicans say not so fast.
I don't think there's a need for legislation right now to protect Mueller.
And as the president prepares to put a large focus on the economy in his address tomorrow, a back and forth over black unemployment. It started when music icon Jay-Z was asked about the decrease in black unemployment.
It's not about money at the end of the day. Money doesn't equate to like happiness. You can't treat someone like, it goes back to the whole thing. You're going to treat me really bad and pay me well.
The president firing back. Somebody please inform Jay-Z that because of my policies, black unemployment has just been reported to be at the lowest rate ever recorded. The black unemployment rate is at its lowest rate in history, 6.8%, but that rate actually started to decline in 2010 under former President Obama. As for the State of the Union address, well, it's become a tradition for presidents to hit the road to sell their message. President Trump is not planning a multi-state trip this week. Mr. Trump is starting this key week with a high-stakes meeting here at the White House with diplomats from the UN Security Council. Savannah and Hoda.
All right, Kristen, thank you. And a programming note, NBC News will have live coverage of the president's State of the Union. It all starts tomorrow night, 9 Eastern.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.